Hi, this is my first long-term video, and the only reason it's actually long-term is because I couldn't fit it into a short, you know, but I am going to be showing you all the book series that I have finished slash DNF'd. Well, not really DNF'd, but have not finished this year so far. So let's get into it. Okay, so I technically started Powerless in December of 2024, but I did finish it in technically April, but I read Powerful in January. So, and I'm still waiting for the last novella, Fearful. I'm so excited for September. I love this series with my heart and soul. It is literally one of my favorite series. It might be my favorite series, romantasy series. It is so good, and it has such a special place in my heart. Right next to Kai Azer. Kai is my man, you know? So, and then we have Better Than the Movies. I loved this book. The first book, so good. One of my favorite romance books, actually. It's such a cute, fluffy romance, so fun. I didn't like this book. I felt it was unnecessary. I didn't know why it was even in there. I feel like it could have been an email. And I know it's supposed to be maybe oh yeah, even the most perfect couple soulmates can get into fights, but I didn't like it. So I almost DNF'd it, but I didn't. I read both of these, and I've read, I think, all of the little, short stories that are on the, Simon & Schuster page. So, this might be a little controversial. I hate this duology. The If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan, I, first of all, do not like her writing. I don't like the plot. The plot felt like a vanilla ice cream with a little bit of chocolate at the tip of the ice cream cone. Because it felt in the end, it's a really sad book that covers really hard and, traumatic and sad topics. But I was expecting to cry, and I didn't. In the end, I just felt like it was throwing a bunch of stuff at me in, 2-page chapters, and it didn't resonate with me. It didn't affect me. But the second book was a little better, but still. Also, I don't like Autumn as a character, as a person, as in anything. So, and this book sent me into a reading slump where I only read one book in a month. That broke me. Yeah, don't kill me for this one. Okay, Once Upon a Broken Heart. I tried reading this right after I read If He Had Been With Me, and if you read If He Had Been With Me, it's a pretty slow burn, or at least from what I remember. I read it months ago. But it sent me into such a bad reading slump. This is such a fast-paced book that I really didn't have much time to process it, and I DNF'd it halfway through, but I am trying again. I'm going to try again in the future. I have too many books that I need to read right now, but I will get back to it, and I will reread it, and I hope I will like it more. I just wasn't ready for it at the time, you know? So, the Divine Rivals duology, also known as the Letters of Enchantment duology, I love these books so much. It's so easy to follow. The world building is amazing. The only thing that I need out of this series is a novella about Tobias and Thea, I think is her name. I'm so sorry if I get that wrong. I haven't read this in months. But I love this duology so much. Holds a very special place in my heart. The characters are amazing. I love Roman. He's just a 10 out of 10. There's literally nothing bad about him. So. Also, I will never get over the detailing on the hardcover. They're so freaking cute. I love it so much. The Natural series. Sorry, my friend has bad blood right now. I read all 4 books, including 12, too. I loved the entire series, except for 12. I feel again, nothing like the movies, it was a little unnecessary. It's a cute little, last mission of the Naturals, but it didn't do much for the series for me, but it's a fun read if you want more. It didn't have enough Dean in it. Sorry. I had a cough. Yeah. I love this series. I love Dean Redding, so freaking much. He is my man, bro. I have a lot of mans, now that I think about it. Yeah. But, so good. Definitely recommend. Okay, the Cinder series. I know this is a 6-book series. I've only have the first 2. I read Cinder, I annotated it, I loved it. Such a good read. Totally recommend it. Such a fun read. I actually loved it so much. I started reading Scarlet, but at the time when I read it, I got another book that I wanted to read. And so I read that instead. But I'm really excited. I'm gonna pick this up again. I definitely am, because I loved the first book, and I'm so excited for the rest of the series. Yeah. This is the book that made me stop Heartless. We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Such a good plot twist. The ending had me shook. The first 3 quarters of the book, I was where, I don't know where this is going. And then the plot twist hit, and speechless. Also, I got this deluxe edition from Goodwill for $4, and look at this. We have looked at it in every angle, at every lighting, and I'm pretty sure it's real. There's just a little damage on the back, but that's no big deal. But such an amazing thriller. It is not talked about nearly enough as it should be. It deserves so much more love, and I haven't had a chance to get my hands on the second book, but as soon as I can, I will, because I need to read that. I'm pretty sure it's a prequel, actually, about their mothers, if I remember correctly. Sorry if I'm wrong. The Heartless Hunter, also known as the Crimson Moth duology. I love this duology, like, way more than I expected. The world building is absolutely gorgeous. It is, like, one of my favorite romance series. I love Gideon. This is a true enemies to lovers in the way where they're literally trying to kill each other, and it's so good. The plot twists, amazing. I love this series so much. Could not get enough of it. Could not get my hands on Rebel Witch fast enough. But 100% recommend. Read it. Have another really controversial one. Friend recommended me this book. I DNF'd it. I might pick it up again, maybe one day. It sent me into a really bad reading slump, and I don't want to read it. Okay, I don't like her writing. I don't like Cardan, and I went in here expecting this story to be about Cardan and Jude. Like, I was expecting it to be a romantasy, and then I find out that it's mostly about politics, and I wanted to read about a love story. So, unless people can convince me in the comments to read this, I really am probably not gonna pick it up again, but deeply apologize. It's just not for me. And last but not least, the Shatter Me series. I am on Ignite Me at the moment. I'm like this far through. I've read the first 2 books and the first 2 novellas. This series like already has me in a chokehold. I am so excited for the rest of Ignite Me because apparently it's the best in like the whole series. It also has the most gorgeous cover. Like, look at that. Beautiful. I love it. But it's so good so far. The plot twists, even in book 2 and 1, are so dang good, and I just love it. It's so good. And that is it for today's video. If you have any book series recommendations, please leave them in the comments because I need some. And if you want me to make more long-form videos like this, I think I'm going to try to do more, but maybe. The only reason this wasn't is because I couldn't fit it in a short. I think I already said that. But it's fine. And you can definitely put in the comments if you want to convince me to finish Once Upon a Broken Heart or The Cruel Prince, because I'm curious. And I'm definitely going to continue the Cinder series. It's so good. So don't worry about that one. And I love you all. Bye-bye.
Oh yeah, this is also a voice reveal. I was just too lazy to put the filter over it, so...